Hey guys, it's Puffy here. I just wanted to do a quick market review, kind of what we saw today, as well as give some general advice. Noticing some issues with people either planning their trade wrong or not having a plan at all, um, as well as position sizing and leverage. I know I've already hit on this, but I think it doesn't hurt to touch on it again. So, uh, just general market update speaking, I mean, this is the day we had in the S&P. Anytime you get a day like this where it's just range bound, no trend, a lot of people, especially trend traders, intraday are going to get chopped up. Now, right now, we handled it fairly well, I'd say. I was essentially flat on equity trades, not going to even review those. Um, as far as crypto trades, I took this phantom long that got stopped out. Um, Essentially was looking for upside. The one issue I have with the trade is it was against an H4 downtrend, so not ideal. But I thought with this big of a candle, if we were going to see upside, and Phantom has continued to rally the last few weeks, shown one of the most strength in the market. So I figured Phantom would be a good long candidate. Recently closed our Bitcoin and Aptos shorts. Those were both really solid trades for us. So essentially lost 1 hour on this. And then let's see, what else are we in? So currently in this optimism position. Again, same reason as Phantom, except I like this trade more, and you can see it's held up well in regards to the general market and held up a lot better than Phantom. If we look at the H4 here, this one's still in an H4 trend, and I actually recently got stopped out of my main position that was entered more down here, but we'll see on this. I'm essentially flat because I'm also running a Cardano short, which that's got a nice reaction so far. Hoping for these lows to get swept. And the idea is, regardless which coin we picked, whether the market goes long or the market favors shorts, we're going to be sitting well just because we picked a strong coin to long as well as a short coin, or a shitty coin to short with Cardano. But that's all I have for the market review. Now I just wanted to go over some general advice and things I'm seeing in the Discord. So first, I sense some panic, and anytime you get a day like this, with the chop, there might be some panic with people getting chopped up or stopped out. My main issue is just you guys have to have a plan before entering a position. I don't care, what group you're a part of or what your strategy is, or, if you're taking signals from someone else. Regardless, if you're taking signals from someone else, you need to have a plan, and it needs to align with your strategy. So, I saw some people, if there was some confusion on the Phantom long, and they're deciding to, still hold, or, you have to ask yourself when you're entering, where is my idea wrong and where am I getting out? And you need to know that beforehand. Also, again, I've already went over this, but I wanted to just touch on the leverage topic again, because there seems to be an obsession about, leverage and, how much at risk, and leverage does not matter, you guys. The only thing that matters is your position size. So when you're getting into a position, I'm putting together this little spreadsheet for you here. So in my trading journal, I just put up this new position sizing tab, and you guys can copy this over. But anytime you enter a trade, you need to know what you're willing to risk on the trade. This should be predefined. In this game, the best traders are going to only win 50 to 60% of the time, depending on the strategy. Could be even be 40, 30%, depending on their R multiple. But, you're going to have losers, you're going to have losing streaks. So you need to have this number be a comfortable number. You need to ask yourself, hey, if I lost 5, 6, 7 trades in a row, would I still be all right with my portfolio size if I was risking X amount? What you don't want to happen, let's say you have a $1,000 portfolio, just for numbers, and you want to risk $20 per trade, and you say, hey, I lost 5, 6 trades, I'm at $880, am I okay with that? If you're not okay with that, then maybe you need to risk down to $10 per trade. What you don't want to have happen is you're risking $100 on per position for your $1,000 portfolio, and you lose 2 trades in a row, and now you're panicking, and you decide to size down. Oh, I need to size way back, and then that's your winner. And then now you're confident that you want to trade, and you size back up, and then you lose again. That's how you blow an account. Just find a risk amount that you're comfortable with losing, and stick to it. And also, don't be so concerned with the leverage you use. Like I said, the only thing that matters is your position size. And it's a function of the stop loss percentage. So I made this little tool, and I can share that with you guys, or you can copy it here. So whatever your wanted risk is, let's say you have a $100,000 portfolio, you want to risk $1,000 per trade, which is 1%. Your entry you put in here, your stop loss, and then this formula will give you your position size. Essentially, you're going to take your wanted risk, and you're going to divide that by the percentage difference between your entry and stop loss. So in this case, this is a 20% difference. Take $1,000 divided by 20%. You'd want a $5,000 position size. If you want to know how many shares or tokens you should buy or short with that, you would just take the position size divided by the entry. Pretty basic math, but I want to cover it just because I'm seeing a lot of people, obsess over leverage. Whether you're using 10x, 50x, 100x, 25x leverage, doesn't matter. Your risk should be defined beforehand, and the only thing that matters is your position size. So you can copy that formula, and it works for the short side as well. So if you're shorting something at $10, you set a stop at 10.5. You would want a negative $20,000 position size, essentially sell $20,000 worth, and that would be around 2,000 shares that you'd short. But yeah, hope this is helpful. Let me know if you guys need help recreating this. Like I said, it's just this formula. You can pause that, or I can zoom in. To find your position size that you would want. And yeah, can't stress it enough. You need to plan your trades. You need to have an exit strategy before you think about how much you're going to make on the trade. So if you get a signal from an analyst and it doesn't align with your strategy, you need to be all right with not taking that. If it does align with your strategy, you still need to have an invalidation and a point where you're going to get out of the trade, and determine how much you're willing to risk on it. Anytime you put a trade on, you should ask yourself, how am I going to feel if this goes against me and hits my stop? Am I comfortable losing that amount of money? But that's an important question, so hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, so shoot some times at me on what works best for you. Peace.